my good deeds and kisses me gently. I never worry, now that is a lie. He realized he was lying really quickly in that song. Are we live? Hang on. He says, I never worry, now that is a lie. It's like, it took him, that was a real quick turnaround. He's like, I never worry. No, that's a lie. I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Hello, Denmark Bear. Now and then when I see her face, it takes me away to that special place. And if I stay out too long, I probably break her down and cry. Oh, sweet child of mine. Hello, everybody. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. Sweet Chinaman, that's a funny one. He got eyes, gooky eyes, and he pee and some coke. He liked to watch fat girl fall downstairs. He said that's a funny joke. That's a funny joke, seeing fat girl fall downstairs. His wiener is small and he doesn't have balls. Kind of looks like a space alien. And now he's freaking out 'cause everybody is saying, oh, Wuhan flu. Oh no, we know guilty of that. Oh, my sweet Chinaman. He always say rice is nice, but we are sick of the Weiss. Dave Weiss's name is actually a Chinaman saying rice. David Weiss, his name's Dave Rice, but a Chinaman spelled his name. He said, oh ha, Dave Weiss knows all about flat earth. Oh, sweet Chinaman. Oh, my sweet little yellow panda bear. They invented pandas to confuse Round Eye and say, oh, that's a very, very nice bear. Oh, we got some super chats here. Nice. Welcome everybody to another wonderful stream. Let me read the super chats, and then I don't have a lot to talk about today. Yesterday, I think, was a grand slam home run of a stream. So if you want to check out the truth about Joe Rogan's height, unauthorized.tv, bitchute.com/Owen Benjamin, odyssey.com/@Owen Benjamin, Telegram, all my stuff's there. All the YouTube mirror channels, which are still doing great, which is hilarious. Thank you. Keep that light going. It's all about not quitting. The kid doesn't leave the game. But today we're going to talk about how the Queen looks like a pimp, and Candace Owens looks like a burnt space alien. That's all I have today. So if you want like the Queen of England looks like a black pimp, and Candace Owens looks like a burnt space alien. That's all I have, but we'll get there, and I have proof. If you want to super chat and keep the conversation going, or else today's going to be a short one, because that's I pretty much just got to all of it. EntropyStream.live/app/Owen Benjamin Comedy. All right. Many people begin their morning with brief meditations or affirmations, says Choppy Bear. As for me, I like to load up a 5-second music video from the future called Blinding Lights. I set the video to loop and stare directly into my computer stream until I garner the strength to walk out of the door and face my day. Wow, that's horribly depressing, Choppy Bear, but thank you for the super chat. Westside Jack says, Westside Bear, cheers to the big bear, the bears, the revelation of physical memes, and Toe's height reveal. Thanks for supporting and showing long-term vision. God bless and Godspeed onward. Thank you, brother. Wobbly Bear Crusher says, hilarious stream yesterday. Lil Pants is my jam. Yeah, yesterday was a huge stream. I want to be remembered for that stream. Like in 1,000 years, when people look back on my life, I want people to just remember one thing. I revealed Joe Rogan's actual height. I'm a little loopy today. We didn't get a lot of sleep last night. When you sleep in the same room as 3 little kids, every now and then you just have a night without a lot of sleep. So that's where I'm at today. What about Lady QAnon Bear? Hey, Bears, Legendary Bears, Wild Rose Bear, and Battle Bear just had their second daughter. Congrats. I love it. She's having some complications, so I'm asking all the prayers out there to please send some healing prayers their direction. Absolutely. I've been out of the loop a bit, but just want to send my eternal love and gratitude to y'all. I've so much love for the Bears. Thank you very much. Yeah, and prayers for Rose Bear and Battle Bear. Yeah, and complications just seem to like happen. I haven't had a single kid without complications. No, Jack didn't have complications. I had emotional complications that day, though. No one cared about me. Yeah, like Charlie had to be in the ICU for 5 days. Little Charlie Bear. You'll get through it. You'll be fine. Michael says, I Googled how tall is Joe Rogan and only had to type in HOWT before it suggested the rest. I then Googled it every hour just to help get the numbers up. Crush on my friend, Geocentric Bear. Thank you. Yeah, the truth is, Rogan truth is finally out there. He's still yet to respond. Hilarious. Such a coward. Satoshi Bear says, many Rogans up, my Bigga and Cod. Thank you, Satoshi Bear. And Mechanic Bear, very generous. I appreciate it. The Toe Rogan stream, fucking hilarious. Big Bear, keep crushing. Puts some in Cod's dirt bucket. Best live stream on the internet. Thank you, Mechanic Bear. Yeah, Cod has already taken his half. I'll never see it. It'll be right up the nose of a Native American in a casino. Actually, Indian. We are the Native Americans. They are prairie monkeys. Okay. Terrific thunderstorm last night. Oh, last night's thunderstorm was intense. And when you're up with a crying baby, man, I got to witness all of it. I wonder what Snopes has to say about Joe Rogan's height. Oh, they're all suspiciously silent. All right, so here is what I had to say today. Okay, so here's Candace Owens says, wake up. America needs to wake up. Well, I think America needs to wake up to the fact that Candace Owens looks like a burnt space alien. I do not get talked to like that by burnt space aliens. Okay, that's it. Oh, how dare you? Candace Owens is super base. No, she's not. She's not. She's a, what are those called when a sports team has like a little guy dressed up as something? A mascot. She's a mascot for Dennis Prager and some of those guys because they say, if a black woman says our agenda, you can't get mad. Such a bunch of babies. But I just don't like to be chastised and told to wake up. I am waking up right now. I'm waking up to the fact that Candace Owens looks like a space alien that was burnt by a thruster as she cruised around space that doesn't exist. I was looking at the Queen of England and realized she dresses exactly like a black pimp. I just wanted that to be known. And she functions as a pimp. She's always smacking hoes and bitches. You know, you feel me, y'all? Yo, you feel me? You feel me? Dude, the Queen of England is literally the biggest welfare recipient in the history of the world. This bitch, this nasty ass bitch, coming to get that crunk. That nasty ass bitch coming to get that crunk. You feel me? She dresses like a ridiculous black pimp from the 70s. She's covered in like bling and gold. We was kangs. And then she has all her bottom bitch hoes, which is the British people, just give her money. And then every now and then she fuck one of them. She fuck one of them hoes. She does a lot of coke too. Look at her. Her nose looks like it's about to fall off her face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This bitch got hoes who's got hoes. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? This hoe got hoes who got hoes. This bitch got hoes who got hoes. Feel me, yo? She once had the black smack out her. Yeah, she was black, and then she got smacked down. Yo, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Queen Dolomite. Yeah. Yo, she got to set the tone and eat one of those Canadian baby, yo. Sometime the hoes need to be put back in line, yo. So the Queen of England is actually black, and Candace Owens is actually a gray. So I just want that known. So the Queen of England is a black man, and Candace Owens is a gray alien. That's all I have today for my stream. It's now 9:45 a.m. Oh, no, I got a little bit more. Apparently I'm Charles Ingalls. Yeah. So that's actually what Charles Ingalls looked like, not Eugene Horowitz, called Michael Landon. Yeah, Charles Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie looks astonishingly like me, and his wife looks a little like Amy when she's really mad. But, you know, you can always cast a Lithuanian Jew to play it with long flowing hair and no beard. All right, that's all I got. Because Charles Ingalls was an American like me, and that's what we look like. We actually have a lineage. Michael Landon is, you know, a Lithuanian Jew with no beard. Well, that's uncanny. Yeah, we're from the same tribe. We're Americans. Americans have their own nation. Oh, how dare you not have the nation of everybody out here? No, nigga, you see, yo. The queen ain't my queen, yo. Yo, the queen gonna smack my ass, yo, shit. No, I come from a lineage of people that look exactly like me. That's Little House on the Prairie. Homesteaders in America look like that. Hang on. How do I do this with my head? You see that? Michael Landon, real name Eugene Horowitz, looks like a Lithuanian Jew without any facial hair. All right, what else do I got? This is hilarious. The Onion is way funnier than the Babylon Bee, by the way, because The Onion isn't just shilling for Israel all the time. Senate passes $50 billion bill to combat Chinese influence by developing its own pandas. Oh, me have no penis. Me got Panda Bear. You want to hug Panda Bear, you world leader? You want to tell the Panda Bear your secret into a recording device in it? Oh, no, we no say that. Justin Trudeau, you want to hug the Panda Bear? Michael Landon was literally 5'3". Yeah, and he allegedly was very creepy. I love the show. You know, Little House on the Prairie. But they just convinced a bunch of retards to think that's what an American looks like. No, an American looks oddly exactly like me. Why wouldn't they cast someone that looks exactly like Charles Ingalls? I don't know anybody? No. Instead, they cast Eugene Horowitz, a 5'3" Lithuanian Jew with no beard, who always does this with his. He goes, guys, rewatch Little House on the Prairie. Michael Landon always does this. Oh, but what about Highway to Heaven, Big Bear? It was so based in Christian. Michael Landon was an atheist who called himself a Jew. Why would you look to him for your Christian guidance? He was this tall, and he had no beard. And he did this whenever he rode his horse. He goes, rest in peace, Michael Landon. His name's Eugene Horowitz. Okay. This is, I'll never forget when a boy in my high school, or no, she capitalized never to let you know how smart she is. I'll never forget when a boy, I don't think genders exist. What do you mean a boy? Are you identifying for him? But see, here's the thing. The wicked don't care if they're hypocrites. They don't have an internal thing. Like, you know how you and me and normal people, they're like, am I being a hypocrite right now? You know, if you simply ask yourself, is what I'm doing for the wrong reason? You're good. Because a lot of people don't have that. That's why the quote unquote right wing keep trying to be like, but you're the racist. The left is actually the racist. They don't care. They don't care about hypocrisy. They only care about power. And the faster people understand that, it's like, what would the media do if it was Trump? Not attack it. Because they don't want, you don't understand? They don't have any morality. If it was Trump who said nigger, everybody would report it. If Barron Trump had said nigger, then everybody would report it. Yeah, because they hate Trump. They don't have morality. But I mean, if it was Trump who raped this little kid on C-SPAN, then everybody... Yeah, we know. We know. It's been years now. They don't care. But the good news is the wicked always end up in these positions of just complete ridiculous. All right. I'll never forget when a boy in my high school chemistry class, by the way, this story, there's no chance it's real. Zero. Said, you'll never work at NASA, and laughed at me. Ha 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 ha! You'll never work at NASA, said the boy. I didn't think gender existed. I think yeah. Yeah. But see, the end of it is the wicked end up working at NASA. That was the day I decided to become an engineer. And now I work for a production company that's never left Earth's atmosphere. And now she's holding what appears to be a vaccine needle. She says, I work on this. It's programming for needles. And it also looks like a flaming dick and balls. I'm an idiot. Her name is Harriet Hunt. Oh, how dare you? It's like so many people, they keep acting like someone's going to go, oh, that's a very good point. You're right. We just said gender doesn't exist, but now we're saying that boys are the problem. Wow, fascinating point. We'll change now. Have you ever seen that happen? No, they just go, how dare you? All right, here's some more super chats. Woodbear says, love the Bears and Bertaria, so much crushing. Thank you, Owen, for the gravy daily. You help me acknowledge many of my flaws and make changes. I'm writing new music and going to send it to you at whydidn'ttheylaugh@gmail.com. Can be used in documentary. Could it be allegedly? Thank you again and onward. Thank you, Woodbear. It's very nice of you. Very sweet. Yeah, now that NASA girl is just holding a what appears to be a dildo that doesn't fly. So you really showed that imaginary boy who's boss. Failure of parents. Coffee Talk with Barry and Larry says, hey, Big Bear, yesterday I sent you a Why Didn't They Laugh email, a link to a clip of magician Chris Angel performing a reverse bike theft on a black family. Very satisfying, but bittersweet. Yeah, I'd love to see that, actually. Maybe Chris really is an angel, after all. NASA, a company consuming massive amounts of helium, but has never made it past low Earth orbit. How about this, Liberty said, Bear? There is no low Earth orbit. Did I just fucking mind right up with gravy? There's no orbit. I mean, you can go like this. You can't go like that. You can't go like that. I don't think NASA's even attempted to fly anything, ever. All right, here's a letter. Dear Big Bear, it's Emsky Bear. I hope your family is enjoying the spring and summer weather as much as I am. Oh, indeed. I planted some 5-year-old cucumber seeds, or as Alec Baldwin's fake Spanish wife goes, "How you say cucumber?" Who's from Boston and not Spanish. These people are liars. They were sprouting like weeds. Of course they were. I don't think weeds are even weeds. I should do the truth about weeds. The weeds are some of the best plants. Why are they weeds? Because they have a high birth rate? Really? That's why it's weeds. No, we want to get the panda bear bullshit asparagus. Don't get me wrong, I'm growing asparagus. It takes 3 years for asparagus to bloom. Well, this dandelion is begging me to eat it. Begging. So you call it a weed just simply because it's tenacious and has a high birth rate. Okay. Well, I'm going to start growing weeds. I'm going to plow over my fields, cut down my trees, and just focus on growing weeds. Mexicans, aka weeds. Yeah, I love weeds. I think weeds are the future. Everyone's getting it. I planted some 5-year-old cucumber seeds and they were sprouting like weeds. I was worried they were too old to be viable, but those seeds have been overwhelmingly fertile. Yeah, just like a 41-year-old's balls when he's going for child number 4, allegedly. Things are peaceful and wonderful here in the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's already shaping up to be a good summer. Indeed. Sending tons of love, gratitude, and joy from Appalachia to Idaho and all the bears. Emsky Bear. That's a wonderful letter. Very sweet. The weed psyop, the real travesty. Yeah, I eat dandelion flowers every day on my walk to work. Good for you, Dan. JJ Hempcrete Bear says, I like weed. Well, judging by your name, I can see that, JJ Hempcrete Bear. Thank you for the financial support. All right, crushing. Indeed, Front Lunch Jack Bear, we will be building a castle. You just have to figure out how to make limestone blocks. Dear Owen, decided to type this one out. Hope you and your family and the bears are all doing well. Have fallen several streams behind. I'm writing this on June 10th to be mailed on the 11th. Wow. How about all those assholes that criticized the post office? This was mailed on the 11th. It's the 15th. Maybe calling marijuana weed is just a side against weeds or a side against marijuana. I am writing this on June 10th to be mailed on the 11th. Oh, how dare the postman only take 4 days to... Where was this from? So I'm not sure if building is still going at Ursa Rio or not. Oh, we're editing the documentary right now. It's unbelievable. By far the best thing I've been a part of independently. Adam crushed it. Like the footage is unreal. So we're working on that right now. One step at a time. All right. Wanted to send some funds to aid in covering expenses. Thank you. I appreciate that. There is a lot of expenses. Providing supplies to men, etc. Also had a funny sync to share. Was listening to the stream where you were talking about the run-in you had with the baby boomer a-hole at Home Depot. It was I was delivering the included flyer I was delivering that day. Take a look. Looking for new digs for dad? Mom can come too. Come live the good life. Happy Father's Day. Look at this. Yeah, it's where you send these old bastards when you're sick of wiping their ass because you don't like them. Hey, Dad, get up to $60,000 off in rent. If you're 80 and your rent could potentially be $60,000 for the rest of your life, move. Potentially get $60,000 off in rent. How much is fucking rent? They love spending their kids' money. They love to spend all that resources from all their absentee fathering. They just like to acquire it and say, but Daddy had to work, son. That's why I couldn't teach you how to play catch or draw you a scorpion. Oh, okay. Well, maybe one day it'll all be worth it. Where's all that money you worked for? I'm spending it on nothing. All right. It may be the wildest thing ever, but I don't recall in nearly 28 years at post office. Oh, they worked for the post office. Delivering anything quite so ridiculously depressingly amusing as an ad urging people to give their dad the gift of being dumped off in an old folks' home retirement complex. They are quite ugly Soviet-esque style buildings for Father's Day. Yeah, for Father's Day, you know what you get, Boomer? Incarceration. Except you have to pay the warden. Ha ha! Yeah, how are all those Buicks and blowjobs sounding now? We went to the moon, goddammit! You never went to the moon. You never went to the moon. Give back the pride. You didn't earn it. No, I'm keeping my pride. America beat those goddamn Russians to the moon, and the stupid Chinaman, no one went to the moon. But then how do I feel better than everybody? You aren't. You suck. You literally spent all your money on a fucking Buick. I particularly love the caption behind the partying baby boomers picture in the ad. Let's get ship-faced. I know. Even though Coddington right now is laughing his little ass off at that. Fun times that your a-hole boomer should be enjoying, haha. Unbelievable. The other sinks occurred while my wife and I were spending a few days in a little city on the central California coast named Los Osos, or the Bears in Spanish. Los Osos. First sink, where neither of us had been before. It had a real nice small town vibe to it and small organic farming. Second sink, seemed to be fairly abundant. Third was a funny encounter with a small homeschooling group we happened upon while on a hike in a semi-wooded, semi-beach area. As we were passing the group, who were sitting on the side of the path, we overheard a woman teacher asking the kids, "Did you know that the moon is very far away?" Ha! What a dumb bitch. In my mind, I was yelling, "It's not far, look at it, it's right there." Teacher, how would you feel if I walked on the moon? Me, you can't go to the moon, the firmament is in the way, and even if you could, it's a luminary and can't be walked on. Tee-hee, teacher. Teacher, did you know that men already landed on the moon? Me, no, all a bunch of NASA lies. Kids, did you know NASA was started by a Nazi named Werner von Braun? My wife and I just cracked up over the whole thing as we got a little further down the path. Okay, I'll end there. Congrats on all the progress at Ursa Rio and continued blessings to you and yours and the Bears. Sean E. Bear, thank you. Wonderful letter, and I appreciate the support. Yeah, it just made myself laugh. It's even funnier if you read it out loud. Oh, Jesus, Kyneton. If Noah was a pirate, was it Noah's Ark? I cannot handle that today, Kyneton. I cannot handle that today. You piece of shit. What drives a man to be so cruel? Dear Big Bear, Spellbound Bound here. I included a tip for the Piano Man. We met in Vancouver, Canada, and Portland. Although I'm not as engaged during the live chats due to my work schedule, I continue to watch every stream. Often I find there's something that always stands out that I needed to hear to keep motivating me and moving forward my day-to-day life. You and this entire community have been a positive experience, and I'm truly grateful. Since 2020, I have noticed many changes in my circles and friends. A lot of betrayal and ostracizing. The dilemma I find myself in now is some of my friends I have had since grade school won't go on social distance walks or see anyone for over a year. Now they're getting vaccinated along with their partners and looking forward to us all getting it so we can hang again. I heard someone say I need new friends, which might be the case, but I'm trying to make it work. I'm new to my walk as a Christian, but I'm glad I never had a traditional religious background. Yeah. I was raised New Age as a small child with a mother who talks to the dead, allegedly. With being around a church, I am told I have to speak in tongues. Other friends who are of the Christian faith from different denominations also tell me it's an important part of my faith. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If you want to speak in tongues, if you feel that way, go for it. These people have no idea what they're talking about. You have to go, or you don't know God. Guys, it's retarded. I'm not saying if you go, they're trying to get their, like, friends' wives excited. A lot of these Pentecostals are sex clubs. Look at me, Diane. Look at how I can do it. It's fucking pathetic. How dare you, I'm Pentecostal. Then get the fuck out of here. No one needs your stupid, lazy ass. If any of these guys came up to me and went, I'm talking to God. Does that make you horny? I'd just be like, bang! All right. I struggle with it because if I were to speak in tongues, I know it wouldn't be authentic. Right. Don't lie. If you don't feel like it's authentic, don't do it. If you're in a Christian church that says you need to do something that you feel is false, you're submitting to Satan. I'm not going to fucking pull any punches on this. Do it. Why? I don't feel it. Well, you have to do it or else you're not honest. Think about how ridiculous that is. Come on, Diane. Personally, I struggle with it because, all right. It reminds me of what they call in the New Age community light language. Yeah, it's satanic. In my opinion, I'm not saying if you speak in tongues, you're satanic. If you actually feel it, I don't know. I'm not going to judge you. Don't fucking judge me. Oh, you're not Christian unless you go, la, la, la. In the Trinity, Jesus spoke to himself in tongues. Yeah, you wonder why your church is closed down for Coronu? One second. Jesus prayed to himself. If you're Jewish and lie, it's called sneaking in tongues. Oh, Coddington. Oh, Coddington Bear. My wife just texted me, what are you doing up there? I'm speaking in tongues. See, she felt the vibe. She was like, oh, what are you doing up there? Where the fuck am I? To me, Christianity is more to do with my personal relationship with God. Yes, always. You think it has more to do with your personal relationship with God than it does doing this? Jesus prayed to himself. Guys, it's retarded. So God is retarded, exactly. This is how I talk to God. I'm doing an imitation of a goat. I'm still learning and know I don't have all the answers. You have this answer. We all have this answer. The Holy Ghost is haunting the attic, allegedly. Yeah, exactly. Jesus, dear Jesus, I know you only understand me, not my intentions or the language of, the infinite. No, I have to do this. And if you don't, you don't talk to GC, who is God. So why not just talk to God? Has to be GC. Can I talk to the Holy Ghost? No. So what is it? GC. And people literally have the false confidence to call me a blasphemer because I'm pointing out how fucking dumb that is. Imagine going, and then being like, if you don't do that, God doesn't know your heart. GC, are you there, GC? GC, take the wheel, because I'm going to whack my ween. Hey, GC, take the wheel. I'm going to whack my ween. The Holy Ghost doesn't give enough credit. He's 1/3 of the three-headed Godhead. Why doesn't the Holy Ghost... I'm praying to the Holy Ghost. No, pray to Jesus, who is God. I thought it's the Trinity. I thought the Holy Ghost is God and Jesus is God and God is God. Is God the Holy Ghost and Jesus? What the fuck? No, you do this. And then you go, dear Jesus. Dear Jesus. You can't say Jesus. You can say Joshua. Yeshua. Joshua, and then you go Joshua. You sure you got this right? No, the name, God only responds if you say his right name, which is, even if you feel this is ridiculous, if you don't do it, you're not honest. And when you do it, you have to lie and say you're talking to God. Bro, I just spit out my drink. Yeah. Paul said he didn't know how to pray, so he don't believe anyone who tells you how to pray except God. Could it be? GC is retarded. So to talk to God, it's only through the Son to get to the Father, who needs me to say, GC. And people are like, why are people wearing 3 masks? Because they're fucking retarded. Helen Keller, yeah, these retards will spend eternity in hell screaming about that. They're like, but the Trinity! Dude, any one of us could end up in hell. I don't know. Like, you should have some healthy fear about hell. I think it's good to have a little bit of fear about it. That no one's like, oh, dude, I've crushed so hard. Like, ready for heaven. If you feel that way, I'm going to say that death is going to have a jarring reality check. Just my opinion. If you're like, man, I've been a great guy. All right, here comes death. Here we go. I think everybody has sinned enough and has enough bullshit in their, scar tissue and trauma to have a healthy fear of, like, God. My friend says she has the gift of tongues. She showed me, and it was pretty cool. Also, BB, this is hilarious. This is how you get to heaven through Jisoo. If you don't, you go to hell without GC. All right, Christianity has more to do with my personal... All right, I'm still learning, and no, I don't have all the answers. You have this one. I have faith God has a plan for each one of us in our lives. Exactly. Yeah. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Yeah. No matter how much hurt or betrayal I've faced, there's always a lesson that needed to be shown, and God would never steer us wrong. Exactly. So when your heart tells you that someone's saying, you have to do this to talk to GC. Like, okay, like, you know how stupid that is. I hate it when believers try forcing others into speaking in tongues, not scriptural in any way. I dare one of them to prove me otherwise, and I speak in tongues. Right. Exactly. It's like, think about how far away from the Bible so many of these people have gone, where it's like, if you don't say the Trinity, which isn't in the Bible, and speak in tongues, which isn't in the Bible. In fact, I guarantee there's something about gibberish in the Bible that isn't good. I'm not going to make any claims, but like, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, like, is not like, oh, that's the only way God hears you if you sound like a fucking retard. Amy finds it very funny. I'm speaking in tongues, Aim. That's how I talk to JC. All right. Untie my bow tie. Who stole my Hyundai? That's how you speak in tongues. There it is. The Trinity? Without the Trinity? Thank you, BB, for the hours of gravy and entertainment. We need good raw humor these days. Oh, how dare you mock the tongue? My dog is freaking out to those sounds. I'm talking to JC. You talking to God? No, JC, who is God? I'm like literally retarded. All right. Well, retards are close to God. Maybe that. No, not Down syndrome. Retarded. Down syndrome are angelic beings. Retard is like someone who's like underdeveloped, retarded. Down syndrome is a different thing. Like someone with Down syndrome go, why do you talk like that? I'm talking to JC. But don't you just talk to God? God is JC. So just say God. It has to say JC. Do you mean Jesus? No, JC, Yahshua. You have to say these magic words that didn't exist when he walked the earth. But why? Gee. Thank you, BB, for more hours of gravy and entertainment. We need good raw comedy more than ever. And you continue to be a positive role model for many of us. One of my greatest characteristics, I just was thinking of characteristics is loyalty. Indeed. Thank you, brother. So as a bear, I don't plan on going anywhere, and it's been a fun ride over these past years. I love it. Thank you, brother. Imagine like the tongue guy that isn't really into it. Who you're like at church with your family, and the dad's like, la, 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 la. And the kid's like, Dada, what are you doing? He's like, just fucking do it. La, 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 la. Dada, why do I have to do that? It's the only way. Dude, it's stupid. Just fucking do it. I'm sick of being called names. Blah, 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 blah. Paul said, I would rather you speak 5 intelligible words in church than 10,000 words in tongues. Blah, 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 blah. Unenthusiastic tongue guy. Yeah, he's like, blah, blah, blah. Dada, why do we have to do this? Why can't we speak in ways that we understand? Because the fucking guy in the front of the pew says to do this. But Dada, it doesn't make any sense. I know, it doesn't. It doesn't. Just fucking do it and then put $1 in the basket. All right. It's how the boomers give BJs. Yeah. Catholic kid saying their rosary and speed talk sounds just like Pentecostal tongues could be. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. I'm the best boy, guy of the month. Lazy tongue, just not feeling the spirit. Well, the beauty of the vaccine is now a lot of these Pentecostals will be getting Bell's palsy. So they'll be going into their little tax havens going, Dr. Fauci is my God. And everyone's going to go, Greg, you're finally speaking in tongues. He's like, I trust the TV screen. Jesus hears you, Greg. No, I can't move half my fucking face because Dr. Fauci is my God. You're speaking in tongues to JC. And if you speak to JC, you speak to God. Because God is JC. What the fuck? I can't feel my dick. This sucks so bad, dude. All right, here's some super chats. Possible gravy. Firmament doesn't allow worldly things to pass through. Perhaps we have an internal firmament within where no thought, experience, worldly thing can pass to the kingdom within. Yeah, definitely, Pickle Bear. I love where your head's at. As above, so below. If true rocket ships and philosophy share more than we think, only he can allow you to enter. Thanks, BB and COD, for epic streams. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I think like shooting stars are souls going to heaven after they die. No, but there's not enough of them. I mean, the way I'm looking at people, that's why I'm like, man, I really hope I make the cut. Because it's like, people are like, Dr. Fauci is my God. JC. And I'm like, our numbers are not looking good. Blue Bunny Bear. Dear BB, have you ever had hard moments in your day? Yes, I'm having one right now. Knowing that all our lives in this world were built on lies and BS, and knowing that they will never stop making more sheep to push into slaughter. No, because I think a lot of them don't even know their lies. Quote unquote them. I think I'll talk about that in a minute. No, that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is people with Bell's palsy thinking they're speaking to Jesus, who is God. I hate lies. Knowledge is overwhelmingly hard to swallow. Making a new foundation sucks. No, a new foundation is great. It's really fun. You don't have to listen to any of them anymore. Look at the positive. You're like, I never have to fucking turn on a TV and believe anything any of them say ever again. Look at the positive, Blue Bunny Bear. It's kind of like when you go through a breakup with someone who sucks, and you're like, man, it sucks, but I hate being alone. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? You don't have to be around an awful human being anymore. Matt says, Joe Rogan has had so many black guys run through him. His nickname should be the Underground Railroad. Indeed. True story. Dr. Fauci is my God. No, Numbers don't have to be large to be good. I'm aware of that, Diffracted Bear. Thank you. One man with God is the majority. I know. I get it. I'm being funny again. I know people have vaccine damage. It's fine. I think Bell was a drunk who spoke in tongues and they mistook it for politics. Like, my name's Bell. I mean Ball. Baal. No pandas in heaven. Can Corky be vaccine damaged? I don't know. Jesus. All right. I just have one request. I would love another piano stream like you did on March 27, 2020, night stream, 80s piano and male, where you looked up and played 80s power ballads and improvised parts of them. I have re-listened to that one on multiple occasions, and it brings me so much joy every time with tons of laughs. I love you, Spellbound Bear. Take care, and much love to you and your family and all the bears. Spellbound Bear. Marcus. Balls palsy. Marcus Aurelius! All right. Just for you, I'll play an 80s power ballad. What should be an 80s power ballad? Well, the funny thing is I opened with an 80s power ballad. Good sync there. What about Africa by Toto? All right. There it goes. Oh, Jesus, I'm squirting again. Oh, God, I'm speaking in tongues. I hear the drums echoing tonight. That's not right. D sharp minor. So it's like, I hear the drums echoing tonight. Oh my God, I'm squirting again. She only hears the whispers of some quiet conversation. If you don't speak in tongues, you're gay. She's coming in 12:15 tonight. Moonlight wings untwined on the stars and narration. Gonna take a lot to get me away from Jews. There's nothing that 100,000 refinancing will do. Rogan kissed a dude down in Austin. I bless the rain in Wild dogs cry outing tonight as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. Oh my God, I just need some time alone so I can squirt. I know that I must do what's right. What the fuck is this song even about? As sure as Kilimanjaro rises like 1,000 Rogans in the Serengeti. Like, what the hell is this song about? I seek to cure what's deep inside my ass. Frightened of Denmark Bear and his gloves and what he's gonna do to me. It's gonna take a lot to get Denmark near my butt. He's got his little gloves on and he just snacking on a Danish. I kiss the red down in Africa. All right, I earned that tip. Good Lord, did I earn that tip. Let the spirit fill you, BB, says Denmark Bear. Oh my God, do you say that right before you give someone a prostate exam? You're like, let the spirit fill you. Do you call your little fingers the spirit? Watching this stream and drinking water can be dangerous. Yeah. BB discovers the uncover meaning of rains down in Africa. Yeah, it's about everything's about squirting to these people. Ooga booga booga. Don't you know I'm a dreamer with my heart of gold? Gotta run away. Blah, 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 blah. All my things went right, and I never fucking don't know. When you're speaking in tongues, you don't need to know the words at all. We should do singing in tongues. Oh, I don't know who sings in tongues is Eddie Vedder. Pentecostal Eddie Vedder from Pentecostal band Pearl Jam. On the ceiling, on a Porsche level. Here's Joe Rogan with his little tiny pants, doing a little dance. Yeah, yeah, little pants. Oh, round the way, yeah, yeah. Denmark Bear, make me cry. Feel it, motherfucker. Are you ready? Oh, motherfucker. I think I figured out what speaking in tongues did. It's a liability shield against saying anything. It's kind of genius. Like, let's say you're a Pentecostal, and in comes the grabbler. And he's like, so, I have my legal team here. Why don't you make a statement? And you just start going, and they're like, oh, fuck. I can't write any of that down. It's almost like the gypsies in Snatched, when it's like, remember that? Where it's like if the parkies, if they speak fast enough, no one understands them and they get an advantage in business. I think that's what the tongues are for. They're like, imagine like you're being interrogated. Where were you? God damn it, Skagnetti, get over here. Where were you at 9 p.m. last Wednesday? You just go, we got nothing, do we, Skagnetti? Time to hit the road. Hopefully we don't catch that deadly coronavirus. I think this cover might be better than the original Eddie Vedder. Yeah, he sucks. All right. Any super chats? Enderby.stream.live/app/Owen Benjamin. Oh, I'm going to play It's Been a While, and then I'll land the plane here. It's been a while. And if you want to support the stream and write me a letter, P.O. Box 490, Sandpoint, Idaho, 83864. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I first saw you. It's been a while since I could stand on my own 2 feet again. It's been a while since I could call you. Hello, it's me. I'm calling you. I know it's been a while. And everything I can't remember. What day is it again? And I fucked up as it seems. Turn for a girl. All the consequences I've rendered. I stretched myself beyond my means, and now I gotta wear the depends. It's been a while since I could say that I wasn't addicted. Give me another cookie. I'm a real monster now. It's been a while since I couldn't say I love myself as well. I fucking hate myself. Give me another cookie. It's been a while since I've gone and fucked things up just like I always do. It's been a while, but all that shit seems to disappear when I'm with Jews. And every Jew, oh Jesus, I'm squirting again. Why must I feel this way? Oh my God, my air conditioner is broken and I'm so hot. Why must I feel this way? Just make this go away. Just call the fucking repairman, I'm so hot. Just one more peaceful day. It's been a while since I could look at myself straight again. Oh, fuck, a mirror? Hang on a second. I can't look at myself straight. This whole song is about one neck injury. It's been a while since I said I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not saying sorry for a while. It's been a while since I seen the way the candles light your face. It's been a while since I can still remember just the way you taste. And everything I can't remember is fucked up as it always seems to be. I know it's me, and I'm sorry. I know it's been a while since I've said that. These songs are retarded. I cannot blame this on my father. It's because I'm drunk. That's why I can't get erection. It's not my dad. I was wrong. He did the best he could for me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And everything I can't remember. When was it? Last Tuesday? I don't even know. But I can't, yeah. All right, let's see if I got any more super chats. If you want to tip the Piano Man, entropystream.live/app/OwenBenjamin Comedy. Could it be the upside down of the vaccine is all the new mumble rappers dropping albums in 2022, shouting out to JC? Maybe that's God's plan after all, guys. Everyone gets so vaccine damaged that Jesus can finally hear what you're saying, who is also God. Mo Bear here, unverified. Welcome. Welcome, Mo Bear. Dear Big Bear, could it be that's the allegation regarding the existence of gravity rely mostly on the belief that humans traveled to the moon? Yes. That's why it's a linchpin to crush that fucking thing. Since the lack of gravity was allegedly experienced only on the way there. Yeah, it's all nonsense. Wreck-It Rick says, keep up the great work. Pandas are a Chinese lab experiment. They have no place in nature. Exactly. I think that they were bred that way, though. I think they just made a bunch of siblings bang for like 1,000 years. Can't defend themselves and can't procreate. They're not natural, probably the first lab-created species. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. I was always told that Jews were the first lab-created species. I was told that by the Nation of Islam run by Farrakhan. But I'm skeptical. I think if you were going to create a species, you wouldn't put the beaks on them like that. I'm joking for those of you with vaccine damaged. But Farrakhan does claim that. For real. All right. Did you see Pockets cover Carter versus Odom? Hilarious? Yeah, it was very funny. Too much pumping, he can't remember. Yeah. All right, let's close on a nice song. Any requests before I go? Pandas are retarded raccoons, could it be? They were made. I think they're a real brag. Every time I see a panda now, it seems like it's associated with something deceptive. And it's almost like only worse slaves than blacks would be Jews. Pandas. I mean, the worst work animal in history. Like, you could train a squirrel to carry your nuts. You know? You can't train a panda to do anything except bitch and eat Bambi. BB, you get the nice pun I left in the farm stand cooler? No, I never checked that. Amy always checks that. Thought Kyneton might at least get a chuckle. I will check that out. Can you sing Amazing Grace, Big B? I can play it on the piano. My voice is a little fucked up from singing that last one. Can't fit that beak in the test tube. Exactly, Stuntman Bear. There we go. That was Rebecca Vera's favorite songs in like a little montage. All right, let's read the final super chats, and then that's it. Philosophy Bear, your love for everyone in this community is obvious and contagious. Just keep being awesome. Thank you. Sleep Deprived Bear says, thanks, BB, for the piano playing and singing. Anytime. All right, is that it, Coddington? Am I missing any? It's been a while since I could say that I wasn't addicted. What a gay. Why does God hate lesbians? Because women aren't allowed to speak in tongues, allegedly. That's pretty funny. Not real. I don't know. And B, being strong and fake and gay. All right. Unauthorized.tv, P.O. Box 490, Sandpoint, Idaho, 83864. OwenBenjamin.com for all my links. I think that'll be up today. I don't know, though. How's the Lieberstrom coming? I haven't had time to do it. So I wish I could have more. Maybe I should focus more on Lieberstrom. It's like my. Want to just hear like my favorite song right now that I want to learn? 1 second. I'll just play the beginning. Lieberstrom list. Listen to this. It's so good.
This beachfront Verbo is about to become part of an unforgettable vacation memory.
Here we go. I'll read these super chats and call it a day. You make me laugh every day. God bless you, BB. Hug Dandy Pants for me. Thank you, Bunny Bear. Honey Eye Bear says, thank you for the live streams. Anytime. Just listen to like a minute of this. This song's amazing. You should have... Want me to play it in tongues? That's playing in tongues. It's for gays, mostly. I mean, you guys are getting it. Everyone's getting it. Yeah, Jazz is playing piano in tongues. We're listening to a little more of it. It's so good. It's freakishly good. I wish I could write something like this. I feel like it's in my heart, though. I feel like this song is like in me. All right, I gotta go. Be fruitful, multiply, don't be fruity and blow, guy. And then just follow all the alternative platforms that I'm on. Thank you for your continued support and love. I really appreciate it. These are wild times, and I think we're all doing just fine. BeartariaTimes.com, Beartaria Times app, wherever you get your app, get it, join it. It's a blast. Unbearablesmedia.com for the huge catalog of all of our wonderful artists, our bear artists that make awesome stuff. Be fruitful, multiply, don't be fruity and blow, guy. And I'm about to go milk my goats and listen to them talk to JC. If there's any offended Pentecostals, no one cares. Like, people are so not, they don't care about offended people anymore. Hey, how dare you? This is how we talk to JC. Dude, the Queen looks like a black pimp. Candace Owens looks like a burnt space alien. And that isn't necessary for communicating with God. We all know these things. These are facts. All right. Be fruitful, multiply, don't be fruity and blow, guy.